right, this is Mrs. Ross, and this is part 2 of the Cumulative Test 19A review. So there is a part 1. If you missed it, go ahead and go back and take a look at it, please. And of course, ask any questions that you have. So here on 14, 1 2/3 x is equal to 60. I'm going to have to popcorn this. So this is 3 times 1 is 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. It's easy to make that 6 because we've multiplied it so many times, but it's not 6, it's 5. And then we're going to multiply by the reciprocal. And then we'll do that over here. Let's make 60 a fraction over 1 there. This and this is going to cancel. So we have 60 times 3 over 1 times 5. 60 times 3 is 180 over 5, which is 180 divided by 5, 36. Okay. All right, let me change colors here. And what we have here is a 2-step problem. Remember, the first step is either addition or subtraction, so we're trying to get m by itself. We have to do the opposite of everything that's happening to m. We're kind of like rewinding or reversing what's happening to m. So I'm going to need to add 45 to both sides. To get rid of it, my 3m comes down. My equals comes down. 54 plus 45 is 99. And then the second thing I do is either multiply or divide. So I'm going to divide by 3 to get m by itself. M comes down. 3 into 99 is 33, and that's my answer. Okay. Okay, let's look at 16. We have 2 times 5, and that quantity is squared, minus 2 times 5 squared. So this is going to be 10 squared minus 2 times, and 5 squared is 25. So this is 100 minus 2 times 5 is 50. So the answer is 50. Okay. And then 17, let's go ahead and put all of our numbers together. So I have -3, +2, and -1. Remember that that's a invisible 1 right there. And then let's put all of our x's together. So I have x to the 1 times x to the 1 times x to the 1. That's all of my x's. Now let's put all of our y's together. I have y to the 1 and then y squared. Okay, so we'll do our numbers first. -3 times +2 is -6, times -1 is +6. And then I have x to the 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is x cubed. And I have y to the 1 plus 2, which is y cubed. All right, last few problems. This asks for a fraction answer. So let's see what we can do here. I have 2 2/3 minus 1 1/2. So I'm going to write this over here. This is just the first part of the problem. Minus 1 1/2, since it's asking for a fraction. I'm going to have to find a common denominator. So let's multiply this by 2. 2 4/6 minus times 3. 1 3 6. So 4 minus 3 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. So now I have 1 1/6. I have 4 minus 1 1/6. So let's go over here. 4 minus 1 1/6. I'm going to have to borrow. So I have 6 minus 1 is 5. 3 minus 1 is 2, and that's my answer. So there's 2 steps to this problem. There's what we have in the parentheses, and then what we have outside of the parentheses. All right, let's get a different color here. I can't see there it is. Okay. All right, so number 19 is a combining, like terms, combining like terms. So I have 3x minus 1x. Keep in mind that's got a 1 in front of it. So that's 2x. So my x's are done. And then I have plus 1y plus 1y. So I have 1y plus 1y is equal to 2y. So my answer is 2x plus 2y, and that is it. Okay, number 20, my last problem here. I have 6 minus 9 plus 4 minus 15 plus, and this is what I'm going to do first. This is negative 12. So now I have 6 minus 9. Is that divide? I don't think that's divide. I think it's plus. I'm going to go with plus. If it's divide, let me know and we can redo the problem. Plus, and this is a negative 12. And this is all over 2. So I'm going to go left to right since this is addition and subtraction. You know what? Let me go ahead and erase that divide by 2 just for right now. We can't forget about it or else we get the wrong answer. So we are going to have to go back. So let me circle it so we don't forget to go back. 6 minus 9 is negative 3. Plus 4 is positive 1. Minus 15 is negative 14. And that's going to be negative 26. Got to bring my 2 here. Negative divided by a positive gives me negative 13. All right, please let me know if you have any questions about these problems.